Hi everyone, this is Health Coach Nancy, and today's topic we will be discussing colonoscopies. At the age of 50, you would be asked, or it is recommended by your physician, to have a screening colonoscopy. So, upon my research, what I found out is that there are other options for screening for colorectal cancer. So, I wanted to go over those options with you so that you can make a so you can make an informed decision for your own health for screening for colorectal cancer. So one of the methods, as you all know, is for you to have a colonoscopy, where a camera is inserted through your rectum, so they have a full picture of your rectum to see if there's anything going on that is room for concern that may need to be tested, a polyp, precancer cells, or what have you. The good point with having a colonoscopy is that it does check for the full colon. The side effects that can happen is perforation of the rectum. That can definitely happen. Also, a perforation of the colon that can happen. Dysbiosis, which is imbalances of your gut caused by the liquid that you have to drink in order to clean yourself out for that procedure to be done. Complications from anesthesia, as well as having false positives, which is true of any testing that you may have. In addition to you having to take the day off because you are going to be under anesthesia, and and having somebody to have to drive you back home. So that person too will have to take the day off. One out of 1,000 people will die from having a colonoscopy. So out of 15 million colonoscopies, 15,000 people could die as a result of having a screening colonoscopy. Also, if you choose to have a colonoscopy, you want to ask your facility, wherever you're having it done, what is the material that they are using to clean the instruments. Surprisingly, what I found out, some facilities may be using a material called Cidex, Cidex. Apparently, Cidex is not the best material to fully clean the instruments, and you can be getting bacteria from the previous patient. They need to be using peracetic acid. I don't know if I'm saying this correct, but it's peracetic acid to avoid infectious material from the previous patient. And like I said, I'll link those articles on the description below so you can read that for yourself. So if you choose to have a colonoscopy, that's fine. You're informed. Ask the right questions. Also, please, guys, colorectal cancer is serious. Depending on the articles that you read, I've read one article that says that colorectal cancer is the second leading disease causing death. Another article I read that it's the fourth. Regardless, the American Cancer Society is projecting that over 50,000 people will die as a result of colorectal cancer. And I'm a strong believer that many times we can really not cause ourselves to be a statistic if we are not adapting and eating to the common Western diet that we have today. Our diet today really is not beneficial to our health at all. So please change your diet. Don't become one of these numbers. Watch what you're eating. We don't need to be eating all the time. We don't need 3 meals a day, snacks in between, and all our snacks consist of chips and crackers and donuts and cookies and candy bars and ice cream and fried foods. We are destroying our bodies. So as colorectal cancer is a serious, serious thing, and yes, screening is necessary, you know what? The better prevention is not a screening. The better prevention is for you to watch what you're eating. Also, if you are not having a bowel movement every day, that is a serious problem. I have heard medical professionals to say, you know what, it's all depending upon the person. If it's normal for you to go every 3 days, that's normal for you. That is so not true. I personally, myself, I go twice a day, and I do not eat your typical Western diet. I eat very healthy. And like I said, I go twice a day, sometimes 3 times. So please watch what you're eating. Now, what I've chosen to do, instead of having a colonoscopy, which was actually suggested by my physician, surprisingly so, because I'm not considered high risk, I chose to have the Cologuard, which is a fecal occult blood testing. So all the information in privacy of my own home came in this box. So I'll go over everything that's in this box. And because I had this box now for a while, but when I opened it up, it just seemed too complicated. It was like, oh my God, I got to read all of that information. It's not complicated at all. So if you choose to take this route, if you open the box, and if you're anything like me that opens it up and like, oh boy, it's just too much. It really isn't. So I'm going to go over step by step. Really not that bad. I am not a representative of Cologuard. I do not work for Cologuard. I do not get a kickback for Cologuard. I'm just sharing my experience, okay? So indication for use. So it says here, Cologuard is intended for qualitative, detective, or colorectal neoplasm associated with DNA markers and for the presence of occult hemoglobin in human stool. It says Cologuard is not a replacement for diagnostic colonoscopy or surveillance for colonoscopy in high-risk individuals. Because I am not adapted to the Western diet, I am not considered high risk. Okay? In the back here, also, by the way, this information does come in English and in Spanish. So in the back here, it does discuss the clinical trials that were done with Cologuard. It says Cologuard was studied in a large clinical trial to determine the effectiveness of the test. The trial included more than 10,000 patients at 90 sites in the US and Canada. Each person in the study completed Cologuard and a fecal occult blood test before having a standard colonoscopy. The main purpose of the study was to find out the performance of Cologuard for finding cancer and precancer compared to a colonoscopy. In the clinical study, Cologuard correctly detected 92% of colorectal cancers and 42% of advanced adenoma in the study population that had disease. So I think that's a pretty good statistic. Is it covered? Well, let me back up a little bit with the colonoscopy. With colonoscopies, if you're not considered high risk and it's just a screening, you're not displaying any symptoms, you're going into it thinking that it is covered at 100%, applying no financial responsibility to you because it is a screening. However, when you have your colonoscopy done, that can change to diagnostic. If your physician should find anything that was sent for testing is no longer considered routine, it is now diagnostic. So here you went in having what you thought was a screening with no financial responsibility. You now may have a financial responsibility in the thousands with your deductible, co-insurance, or copay being applied. Cologuard, fortunately, my insurance does cover. I was told that it was covered diagnostic at 90% with no deductible, routine at 100% with no deductible. Also, I do want to let you know that the total cost of the Cologuard is $649. If you do not have insurance, or if you do not have insurance that cover this, but yet you choose to have this done, you can still call them, get the box sent to you. They do offer payment plans as well as financial assistance. Their phone number, if you're interested, is 844-870-8870. 844-870-8870. So I just want to enlighten you on other options that you have, and hopefully it's some education. And please read the articles that I'm going to link. It's really, really good information. Just didn't want to cover all of this in this video. So anyway, your Cologuard box. It comes in a box like this, has this heavy plastic. In the box, you will get this plastic contraption right here. And what you do is you lift up your both seats of your toilet. You're going to extend this on your toilet. And then what you're going to do is put your toilet seat down to secure this. And then you're going to put this in it. Okay, it fits right in here. And then there's a lid here. You're going to unscrew that lid. You're going to sit on your toilet and you're going to release your fecal matter. Okay? And it's going to go right in that container. You're then going to take this tube. And this tube, when you open it up, you need to open it up. And it's a very thin piece of plastic. You're going to stick it in your fecal matter, put it back in here, and close this up. Okay, also, you're going to get preservatives. This, you're going to open this up and completely pour the contents of your preservatives in your fecal matter. Okay? It also comes with labels. You have to label, put your name, your birth date, the date of the collection, and the time of your collection. And then you're going to put your label around this tube and on top of this container. And then you just securely put it back in the plastic, and you're going to zip this up. Right here is your return label, and you're going to return it. You'll get your results in 2 weeks, and that's all there is. So this is what I've chosen to do. I will share the results with you, and I'll let you know whether or not I have to have a colonoscopy for further testing. I may choose to not. I don't know. I have a lot of mixed feelings about that. So anyway, to be continued. Any questions or comments, feel free to ask below. Again, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not giving any medical advice. This is just making you informed so that you can do what the best for you, for your health. Anyway, we're signing off at this point. This is Health Coach Nancy wishing you a great, great day, a great informed day. Please like, share, comment on this video. And if you have any topic that you would like for me to open up, please let me know in the comment. Also, if you have reversed your disease, I don't care what it is, eczema, heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and you've done so through proper nutrition, please let me know. Contact me. Let's have a discussion so we can educate people so that they could better themselves by bettering their health. Have a great day, everybody.